Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim... And the finish! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Albertini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bullet. Rice. Neymar. That's Maldini. Maldini. And he's managed to get free. And he knocks it clear. He's gone for goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And it's Rice. Albertini. So we're still where we started right now. Beckenbauer. Maldini. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely shaped ball. Dixon. Played out wide. Irwin. Cherki. And he welcomes it in. Half an hour played now. He's going for goal! Fantastic from Fernandes! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably...
He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Fernandes. Albertini does well to stand firm and defend it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Great ball, and he's in here. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And Hullet! Rude Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cherki plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Portugal, number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Tries to get it clear. In once more. And he's taking no chances there. Back in once more.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Number 14, Rijkaard. Substitution.
Rijkaard. Kukçu. Great vision. No, it's come to nothing.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Eze. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
4 added minutes.
Oh, good take in a good area. Rice into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And it's Kukçu. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery.
Oh, smashing header! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's heaved it away. Knocks it into space. It's played through for him. It could be in here. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This looks promising. Takes a shot. They've got to be quick to recover this. Fired deep towards the back post. And that's been won straight back. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a key interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Plays a sharp little ball here. Out to the left it goes. Played in, but he's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
White.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge. He's found a way past. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
And it's Pedri. Rijkaard. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Saliba makes the interception. Still just a single goal between the sides. Cherki. Dani Olmo looking to play him in. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Del Piero is behind this one.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want.
Decent chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Spread it left. Irwin, looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide, and the cross comes in. And that has been knocked clear. Wriggles his way through. Here comes another cross. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cherki. Schneider. Now it's Eto'o.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Eto'o. Can he get it through? And this is Forlan. He's picked his... And the finish! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
And he's gone looking for safety. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. The final 5 minutes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cherki. Del Piero. Now it's Dani Olmo. Irwin is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Distributed tidily. Oh, they can break here. Nicely weighted ball. Might be danger. He's had a shot! It's in! Deep into injury time! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Del Piero voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Rijkaard becomes the latest member of the 300 club, another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Rummenigge. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Irwin, in towards the back stick, and that has been cleared. Played back towards his own goal.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Danny Olmo is onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's a dangerous ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Neymar trying to keep this in. And he's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Szoboszlai looking to run onto it. And he can clear it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Quality ball. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Neymar. Szoboszlai, Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's gone for goal! So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Raya with the clearance. Now, can they get him away? Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Neymar. Fernandes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Good ball, good take. Neymar. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Searching pass he's played there. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mateus, and that interception was most necessary. Short changes him with that pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Neymar. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lovely bit of skill. Now that is commitment to the cause. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Fernand. Bullish header! He's got a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 22, Dani Olmo.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 18,
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Ronaldinho.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tonali is there, and he can get that clear. He's having a go! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Messi. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. That's a cute ball, but that has not gone well. Dixon. Now it's Tonali. Rummenigge.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. And that will be it. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So what do you take away from it all? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Van Dijk reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
In with the challenge. Looking to play him in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Big chance, must be! Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And this is Zola. Dani Olmo. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Szoboszlai. Rijkaard. And this is Zola. He's in a good position. And the shot! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Iwaki are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Eze.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Header! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Zola. Fernandez gets a foot in here. Chips it through. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's out once more. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly... And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position.
Takes a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Climbs up big! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi gets into a good position. Big header! It's a loose ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's in a great position here. Pinches it off him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been cut short. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Owen. Irwin tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini. Park Ji-sung, and he's intervened well there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he is going into that little black book. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Iwaki really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And this is Del Piero. He's being urged to shoot. Chance! It's bounced back off the post. He's having a hit! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Goes for a shot! And now they can spring out of defence.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. Dani Olmo. Eze.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's run loose here. Mateus. Adriano. Tries to pass it through. Oh, easy pickings there. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Zanetti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Fernandez. Back into the middle. And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Owen. And he's heaved it away. He's in a great position here. Fernandez.
Fernandez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's going for goal! A whisker high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Owen. Always onto this. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! That is just brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Barcelona are in front. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level.
Goes for goal! Messi! Genius! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal. Real chance! Oh, crossbar! Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Owen. Rummenigge. Van Dijk makes the interception. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Adriano, who's set up 1 goal so far. He's through and all alone!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's been shifted off it. Tries to play it through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi! Off the post! Goal, Italy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Adriano at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now he's had a shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Eze.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Big chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 21.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, number 22. Dani Olmo, number 13. Eze.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And the ball's gone astray.
Number 9. Del Piero.
Fernandez.
Number 7. Neymar. Number 15.
Messi. Adriano has found the net here, of course.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That has ended up in no man's land. Zanetti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's hit the post! Tries a shot! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball.
He's tried one! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Zanetti crosses, and the keeper beats it away. There will be 4 extra minutes. And this is Neymar, and this is Neymar, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
It's played through for him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. And he's on his way! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Barcelona are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple, they have the best man for the job on it.
Del Piero! They want to be quick to recover this. Cross into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Kukçu. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dani Olmo. That's a shade optimistic. Barcelona finding their passes. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Dani Olmo! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And another fantastic win for the boys today. Thank you very much for your support.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Rudiger. Oh, that's well spotted. Marquinhos. Batistuta is herring after that one. Fernandes. Dani Olmo, and that is a little undercooked. Mateus. He rises! Batistuta is flagged offside. And he's had it nicked away. No goals as yet. Rummenigge, he's got away. Rudiger. And it's Fernandes. Takes the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Great vision, and this is Del Piero. Oh, shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Look at the there's the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Now it's Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Taken back almost at once. That is good alertness. Searching pass he's played there. Has crossed into the middle. Khan deals with that nice and simple. And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the action is back underway. Alvarez. Great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Irwin gets it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Eze. And it's Olmo. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's going for goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Nicely shaped ball. Threads one in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Alvarez picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Costa Curta. Defending was strong and firm. Kukçu. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eze. And here's Alvarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? He has done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well played. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And he's done it again. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Confirmation. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
There it is, everyone.
Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine.
Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Eze. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rafael Leao. Now it's Valverde. Brazil looking to pass their way through. And it's Messi. Good read, needed to be. Dixon. Now that looks a decent ball, and he was quick to react. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rafael Leao, good chance here! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Valverde. Brazil finding their passes. Rafael Leao. Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Valverde. Eze clears. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. And Owen! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Eze. Rummenigge. Fernandes. He is through here. Now can he find a finish?
There will be one
Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither part. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. And here's Del Piero. And it's Eze. And here's Owen. Decent chance! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
No way through there. Rummenigge, Del Piero. Fernandez plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
Owen! They want to be quick to recover this.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's Asa! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Owen. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not... A header! Eze! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that has not gone well. Oh, easy pickings there. It's played through for him. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! Yes! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
He's one-on-one, takes a shot! Sticks it away! It is no contest, it is a landslide. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's going for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Owen receives it in a wide position. Oh, super! And Del Piero! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Adams. Costa Curta. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Adams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. David Villa. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Owen is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Irwin. He's shifting through the gears here. Picked out brilliantly. And it's... oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution in progress.
Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
No, he is not giving anything away. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
That's an imaginative pass. Zanetti.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Good ball, good take. Brazil finding their passes. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dani Olmo, he's got away. Fires it, shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Adams. Costa Curta. Donatoni. Dani Olmo. And he's played it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo driving forwards. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely spread. Just about up to the hour now. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Dani Olmo looking to play him in. Shot could be on. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Cavani. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Olmo. Oh, super find. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Koundé. And it's Olmo. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a sharp pass. And smartly reclaimed. And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Eze. Nicely weighted ball. Might be danger here. Takes a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Eze taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserved. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And that has not gone well. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Dani Olmo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. David Villa!
Villa made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Zanetti picks it up from the goal kick. David Villa. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Raya claims comfortably. Oh, a delicate chip through. Knocks it into space. Del Piero picks it up out wide. And it's Fernandez. And a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rijkaard certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's gone for goal! Hasn't! He scores! Del Piero, and that's been intercepted. David Villa. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's nice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Lofted in. Adams can get it clear. He's not got that quite right. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And Del Piero! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A moment that needed composure. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Del Piero, and the pass is intercepted. And it's Neymar.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Played out to the right. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Zanetti. Brazil finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Oh, takes a shot! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Beckenbauer, pass somewhat off target. Adams makes the interception. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Batistuta. Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Messi. Dani Olmo. Goes looking wide. He has found the way through. Takes a... Oh, what a climb! Relentless! Just relentless! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Well, Christian Vieri looks for all the world like the classic target man, but he is so much more than that, isn't he?
Yeah, he's imposing and physically dominant, as you say, but he's also a threat from range and quite a lethal finisher.
Big cricket fan too, I hear.
Meant to be quite good at it, I believe.
Yeah, some people just born with everything. How's that? Rummenigge is onto this.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Could move up a gear here. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Azar. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, what has happened here? Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. Vieri receives it in a wide position. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He won't be happy with that one. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's surging through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Hangs one in. Cleared without hesitation. It's gone out for a throw-in. Vieri going about things with real menace. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now that's well seen too. Dani Olmo! Oh, super ball! Dani Olmo! Goal! Barcelona! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Short changes him with that pass. Vieri. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Zanetti going full steam ahead down the left flank. Swings in across. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Driving forward. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk cuts it out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was not the case. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Look at the space here. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Looking for options for movement. And it's Olmo. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Zanetti. Looking for the run. Rummenigge. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Rummenigge looking understandably energised after his goal. It's played through for him. He's beaten the last man. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's that. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three...
And there it is! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Knocks it into space. Donadoni gets into a good position. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk goes steaming forward. Irwin is wide and looking to get onto this. Valverde wriggles his way through. Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's let fly! Now that was quite some save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Iraq with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing header! It's in! The breakthrough strike! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 14, Chouameni.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Yellow or red? It is red. Buriram United are down to 10 men. Always going over the top.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
He shifted it to the flank. Irwin. Over to the other side. Law. He is through here. No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Goes looking wide.
Might want to be careful there.
The ball's gone astray. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. Mateus tries to clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's had it nicked away. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's there to belt it away.
There will be 3 minutes.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's decided to go for it. And that is a routine catch.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many...
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Buriram United are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Irwin. Pedri. Pedri. Pull it. And it's Ronaldinho. Pedri. For Valverde. Baresi makes the interception. Cherki. And here's Donatoni.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri. And he's had a hit! Iraq with the corner, there first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Rummenigge gets through. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Cherki. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a decent clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Just no time. Pedri! It's a loose ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Raya claims comfortably. Rummenigge is onto this, and he's picked out the run. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Back into the middle. Great vision. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Takes a shot! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
1 minute at a time.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack.
And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, such a clever touch. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Looking to play him in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
And this is Neymar. Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's made its way to him. Irwin. Danny Olmo. He's free. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, super find. Del Piero gets into a good position. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Valverde. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now, can they get him away? Danny Olmo is in a really good position out wide. Rummenigge, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Just the keeper to beat. Can he finish? Relentless, just relentless. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's played through for him. He's picked his way through. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Yamal. Well read, nice interception. That's a sharp pass. He's in a great position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Ronaldo. Shoots! And somehow he kept it out.
Iraq certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Iraq with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yaya Toure! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Out to the right. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Fernandez. Cherki. Toure spots it and intercepts. Yamal. Now it's Pedri. Looking to play him in. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Dani Olmo. And Cherki. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. Pedri. Yamal. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge chasing after it. Irwin is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Yamal. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Hazard. Oh, big chance! It's in! And they are right back within touch! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's found a way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So, a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. That is some save from Khan!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Toure. Dani Olmo. Del Piero. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Iraq clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
A probing pass. Yamal. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good ball, good take. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Searching pass he's played there. Irwin. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandez. And this is Del Piero. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! It's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Has been indicated.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Rummenigge. He's beaten the last man. He's come in hard. And time is up. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Cherki picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Today, please watch the screen for train department.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. This to make it 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So, a breakthrough already. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Xabi Alonso. He's found a way through. There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he lines up a cross. And that has been cleared. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's gone looking for safety. And that has been cut short. Alisson with the clearance. Done delicately. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Donadoni. Now it's Pedri. Tries to play it through. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cruyff demonstrating his defensive quality there. Always onto this. Oh, good take and a good hit. Del Piero!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. A chance! Goal! Turkey! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Turkey take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need...
Oh, and another try! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
And a quick announcement for the benefit
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Find your way around this stadium.
Substitutions taking place.
And so we're off again.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. And that could well leave a mark. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. He has found the way through. Irwin gets into some space.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Mateus. Pedri can so cleverly bypass the press. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Chance! Ronaldo finds himself offside. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Great vision. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Chance for a shot! In he goes! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard tries to dink it through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zanetti. Just about up to 75 minutes. Not the most accurate pass.
Turkey clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Picked out brilliantly, takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Could be danger here. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that certainly packed a punch. Rummenigge. Mateus. Alonso. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Hello attendees, this is
well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Bergkamp. He's tried one! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Turkey finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Can he finish? Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And it's Neymar. Turkey are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Olise, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rummenigge. Adams deals with that comfortably. He won't be happy with that one. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Albert Ferrer. And Donadoni. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. No way through. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Tries to play it through. Well-timed, excellent interception. Cherki. Now it's Del Piero. And that has been cut short. He is through. Rummenigge! Chance again. No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Adams. And it's Neymar. McAllister.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And the shot! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was...
Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! Back to within 1! Interesting! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked.
Chance for a shot! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game.
Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mateus. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister. Donatoni. Cherki. Rummenigge. Has a shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! He's got himself an absolute peach. And he is just ripping it up. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rummenigge. Decent chance! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It is no contest, it is a landslide. It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had
shapes to shoot! And it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many? Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes for a shot! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! A finish of true class! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Cherki.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Dixon. Mateus. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's well spotted. Bergkamp. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. And that's it. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to...